Hey Big Dreamers, this is Liz from Big Dream with Liz. If this is your first time here, this is where I give intuitive advice based on what I love, what I'm good at, and what I think you need most. Also known as the flavor generator. So we pick the person of the day out of this bag. There are 8 person options in this bag. There are 12 total categories, but 4 of them are subcategories of these 8 options. And I'll let you know if I get a category that has a subcategory or two. What kind of announcements do I have? I had a busy week last week and I made it through a little bit of physical and emotional stress. We have number 8, the entertainer. Number 8, the entertainer bag. Number 8, the entertainer bag. This has orange, yellow, and green paper options. The orange represents passion, the yellow represents power and product, and the green represents purpose.
Purpose.
It's my dad's 70th birthday today. Happy birthday, Dad. We went over to his house the other day, over the weekend, and my brother and his wife and kids were there. It was nice to see them after 3 or more years of not seeing them in person. Number 8, the entertainer. The entertainer's passions are recognition, silly, goofy people. It's hard to read. Their powers are musical ear, as in your ear for music. Good form in dance, yoga, and fitness. And musicality, as far as dance choreography is concerned, or dancing is concerned. Their purpose is to take the path to recognition and fame. And their product of the day, helping others laugh. We have a mix for the entertainer of a musician, a dancer, a choreographer, and a comedian. How can we wrap all this together with some advice for you in this video this week? Recognition. So the weird thing about me is I always want recognition for my creative work. And in general, as a kid, I wanted to be an actress pretty badly. I would cry myself to sleep over wanting to be an actress. But little did I know that I was extremely shy. It's like my alter ego or something. So I wanted recognition. I still want recognition for my creative efforts, my creative work. But I also don't like to be put on the spot at this point. Although I make these videos weekly, it's still, I wouldn't say I get nervous anymore, but I'm not sure I fully enjoy the process because I don't like what I see when I watch it back and try to edit and different things. I don't like the way I talk. I don't always like the way I look, So it's hard to put yourself out there if you don't like what you see yourself, right? But on top of it, I can be silly and goofy because that's what I like. So I try to add an element of humor in my work. Unless I'm being really serious, then I'm not doing that. I like to represent silly and goofy people. I think I am good at a musical ear. I used to be able to pick apart songs. Not pick apart. I used to be able to find songs on a piano by ear. I would hear the music and then I would find the notes on the piano and I could make it sound somewhat decent with enough time. It wasn't instant, but I could find songs on the piano that came into my mind or that I heard. And instead of reading sheet music. And I also feel like that has benefited me for dance purposes. And I like to find new music in order to teach dance and use the music in my classes that are things that inspire me. Good form in dance, yoga, and fitness. That is concerning, technique your body's form, making sure you're not doing things incorrectly, especially in things like yoga or fitness where you could actually injure yourself. Well, it goes for dance too. If you take a ballet class, you know that technique and form are very important because they will correct you, and you will know when you are doing something wrong, because when they correct you, you're like, oh, I see the difference now in what I was doing versus what it's supposed to be, and why. Over time, you learn why that is the case. But you don't want to strengthen the wrong muscle groups when you're trying to execute a certain form of movement. If you do it incorrectly, it won't benefit you in the long run, especially if you build a habit doing it the wrong way. Musicality, that can tie the musical ear in with the good form in dance, yoga, and fitness. When you dance, it is important to hear the music and find all of the elements of the music that you can utilize movement with. And maybe that is something that is good, that you are good at doing, and that could serve you well in the dance or music or fitness realm of the entertainer category. Your purpose, to take the path to recognition and fame. Maybe you want to be famous as well as me wanting to be. I think I still want to be famous, but I want to build up my self-confidence to where I could handle it. So slowly but surely in my lifetime, I have been trying to build up my confidence and my skill levels, my experiences to get to that point at some point in time. And building up this crazy flavor generator method might be what can help me to get there, as well as my desire to write a book at some point. And the product of the day, helping others laugh. I like to add a little element of humor in my work, unless I'm doing something completely serious. And in that case, I wouldn't be adding humor. But I think it's important to keep a lighthearted approach to a lot of things and use seriousness when necessary, because that's what keeps people in a positive frame of mind and keeping them not being so hard on themselves or being so serious, and including my own self and the way that I deal with things. Sometimes I just am too hard on myself. So if I can keep myself humored and humor others in the process, then it's not such a big deal. You can still take your craft seriously and put your all into it, and remember that you should be playful while being creative. Otherwise, things don't really come out so easily creatively. Okay, so with a passion of recognition, silly and goofy people, and your product is helping others laugh, maybe you can use your good form in dance, yoga, and fitness, your skill of musicality and musical ear, to take the path to recognition and fame by helping others laugh. Your ultimate product, helping others laugh, utilizing all of these things. If I can keep it light and fun and entertaining, then I can still instruct. I can still share my skills of dance, yoga, and fitness. I can help others be inspired along the path of dance, musicality, and music in general, and keep it light, keep it silly and goofy, and gain recognition along the way, and maybe even gain fame. And maybe that is something that you can relate with, maybe not. But I have lots of other videos that you can check out. And I'm a little bit under the weather today, so I'll keep this one short. Follow me on Instagram, big.dream.with.liz, and subscribe to my channel here if you're not already subscribed. I release weekly videos, so you can hit the notification bell to receive all notifications so that you are aware and notified when I release my weekly video. And I'll let you know if that changes. I think once a week is good with my new, busier schedule, trying to incorporate everything. Like the video if you like it, check out my other ones. If this one doesn't resonate with you completely, I do have others where I draw a different category every week to give you advice from based on my own life experiences. And thanks to all my current subscribers. I really appreciate the support, and I like it when you leave comments. I don't get very many of those, so feel free to leave a comment, even if it's just a thank you or a hello. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm here to help bring out the inner magic you have always had, but forgot about. Have a good one. Thanks.